I'm gonna bring a super 3D pen. So you're gonna say, what does a 3D pen have to do with this show? Well, to be honest with you, a lot of my upgrades are to fix it too. And sometimes things are broken. And what's a perfect way to break plastic is to melt some more plastic on top of it. So I use this pen a lot in my work, in my line of work, to fix, like, dents, holes, and you can even sand it to feel the same way and even repaint it. Right now, currently, they give you three colors. They got three colors, and they give you a tool set. Unfortunately, they give you this cable that's a little short. I wish it was a little longer, but it's a connection, a power connection, a 5 volts connection. It connects to a regular charging block that you have. It's not bad, and you just connect in the back. It's not chargeable. You need power constantly to have power on in order to be painting. I wish it was a little chargeable, because it would have been perfect. I could just turn it on and do all my work daily stuff. But unfortunately, this is not a chargeable. The other model, there's different models out there that they have a chargeable station. But you know what? For the line of work that I'm going to do, I'm not going to use it often. And we're going to do a little demo here how I'm going to put something together and melt some stuff. So I do have a broken item that I'm going to fix with this, so you guys could stick around and check it out. So it's not bad. It's a great pen to have. And not only for that, you could artistically create stuff with it. I've seen done, if there's many shows that they do a lot of great creations on this. Of course, you could buy more of this filament on Michael sells them too. If you go to Michael stores, they sell them. Any hobby stores, they start to have these now. 3D printer filament. So basically, it's the basic filament that you're going to use. Now, they do have different various colors. They do sell lots of rolls on it. And I did buy extra rolls just in case I need it. But this is what they give you so far right now. We use blue a little bit. And of course, they give you the tools in case it gets clogged in there. You can always replace it, remove the stuff, or clean it up, because eventually, like for now, you leave it on. It's kind of hard to take it out unless you melt it some more and then you remove some of the gel, some of the filament that you have stuck in there. So there is some maintenance to it, but it's rare. All right. So I like that they give you the tools. Two needle nose pliers. It's actually not needle nose pliers. They give you a little Phillips and some pointers to actually take out some of the filament that gets stuck in there. So we're going to put this to use, and we're going to take this apart right now. I'm taking it apart with a couple of tools. We're going to find out where I have to melt the extra piece if it's broken. And I see that it's a little scraping here, and you can see some of the bumps. So we're going to add a little filament to objects that's missing, it's broken. So we're going to find out exactly where is the broken piece, so we can melt some of the stuff and make sure that the plastic lasts a little longer. So this plastic pen, 3D pen, it's really reliable when it comes down to fixing plastic. If it's left too many bumps and everything, you always sand it down. And if you have a good sander or an electronic sander or a little small router, you can actually clean it up even really good. So really handy to fix some of these things, especially on older plastics. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and continue and see if we could take this apart and show you guys what I'm talking about. Plug this in. If you guys can notice, the light goes on. This is depends how much you want to put out on here. It's the speeds. It's how much load you want to send out. All right. So at the moment, we're gonna preheat this, and you got to wait until the light turns green. When it's green, you're able to move this. Right now, it's not moving because it's not green, but there it's getting heated up. If you guys notice, now here on this side right here, it's the different types of how much is filament you want to send out. So you could send a lot, little. This will send a lot, big bulks, and this is little. And then you got your feeds, and your reverse. So right now it's green. It's getting green. So we're gonna push a little harder here on the top. And if you notice, look how much it does. That's actually doing a lot. So on this particular, if you send all the way back with one push of a button, look how much it sends. All right, it sends a lot. So you want to make sure you evaluate just a little bit, just a little tiny bit, and there we go. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this out. A little piece. I'm gonna raise it just a little bit higher because it's coming out, but too much on that one. I gotta lower it down. Gotta be careful on how you do it. Got a little bit filling in there, if you guys can see it. Looks like it's picking up a little bit. I'm gonna see if we could melt this some more. And I think we got it. I'm just gonna fill it in and stick this back in there. All right, seems like we built a little structure, if you guys can see it, to see how well it works. So this needs to go in there. So we got it already. So we melt it. We built another wall here. If you can see, we built a. It's not the greatest, but we built a wall, and it's pretty reinforced in there. We're gonna reinforce it some more and make it stronger. All right, so here we are. We melted a lot. We did a lot of restructuring in the back, if you guys can see it. Um, love this thing that, from broken to fix it. So I'm just trying to smooth it out. There we go. So we got the whole thing. I'm gonna have to cut a little bit off right now, if you guys can see, just a little tiny bit right here on the corner because it needs to be flattened. So if you push the button twice, it's gonna generate automatically if you see it, which is great, because you want to get rid of the whole thing itself. You can do that. Pushing it once forward, it stops completely. It starts melting. Of course, you can smell it, of course. And then when I push this, I like to go reverse sometimes too. So I could take this off and make sure it doesn't get clogged up. But if it does, that's it. So that's pretty much what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna turn it off to here. But if you guys like stuff like this, fixing little items like this or plastic dents or anything like that, I use this a lot for laptop repairs. To be believe it or not, sometimes some of the latches there on the laptops are not replaceable. You could easily build your own. Like I just did a little cover here, fixed it up, simple.